Truth too, this is managing money doesn't have to be complicated or boring. If your budget makes you yawn, you're doing it wrong. Now, let's break this down. Complicated. Why do people make things complicated? Because it makes them feel bigger, it makes them feel indispensable, and it lets them charge you more. What you need to do is strip it down. Think about what you actually need and ignore the noise. And know that you will learn more as you go, and you might get into more complicated finances later, but you don't need to start there or not start because of it. It doesn't have to be boring. Well, I'm bloody hilarious. I keep coming back to this topic over and over. It's all about the joy of money, the possibility. How can something be boring when it's got such limitless potential? Second part of this truth is if your budget makes you yawn, you're doing it wrong. Budgets can be meaningful, they can be intuitive. You can look at them with a smug sense of pride because it reflects exactly what you want it to. And you can create animations that give you a big green tick or a burst of glitter every time you reach a target. I have to admit, I have a super simple budget. I look at other people's, other providers, I'm always checking out the competition, and they have like these pie charts and colors and all sorts of fancy things. And occasionally I feel inadequate. And then I realize I don't need it. I don't care. Half the time I can't read what the bloody hell those pie charts are doing. It's irrelevant to me. My budget does exactly what it needs to do without overcomplicating it. I have categorized it in a way that, just makes me feel really happy. So I can see like straight away, is my budget doing exactly what I want it to do? Seriously, it takes me a couple of minutes to update it and it is perfect for me. And I do have a smug little smile every time I update it. So that is it for truth number 2. If you haven't checked out all the links all over my social media, get onto them because the 7 truths is just the start. There is a whole adventure out there waiting for you if you click on a dragon egg. I dare you. I told you it doesn't have to be boring, and that is your gateway to making it fascinating.